Why does this guy have a lot of money? Bryan Johnson, he had a tech company that he sold for 800 million. He even has it in his description because everyone asks how he's able to afford this. I believe it costs him either $2 million a month or $2 million a year in order to maintain his routine. It's something alarmingly high. Probably not $2 million a month. That'd be even more outrageous. But yeah, he is very, 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 very wealthy. That's how he can afford it. What's the most wildest thing you've reviewed in 2023 so far? Man, I don't know. I'd have to really think on that. It has been such a crazy year. There has been so much ridiculous shit this year. So I'm not sure. Thanks for the membership, Iman. And it was just reckless, Iman. That's all. The tech guy trying to achieve immortality, his name is Bryan Johnson. And yeah, I'm familiar. I guess this is a controversial take. This doesn't bother me. Even if it's completely ineffective, even if everything he does here is fucking worthless, the only person he's hurting is himself in the pursuit of trying to find things to help others. I think that's just fine. Like, it's really wacky. He's super weird. Like, he's a weird guy. Just call it like it is. He is a weird person. But everything he's doing is for the sake of trying to find any means scientifically of combating aging. He wants to, for those that don't know, this is the guy that does like the blood transfusion through generations. So he had like his dad and his son and himself all donate their plasma to each other. And he's done a lot of wacky stuff in order to find like immortality. I think he takes something like 160 pills a day. All of his meals come within like 3 hours of the day. And then he sleeps from like 6 p.m. to like 6 a.m. every day. It's all very odd. He calls himself the most measured human. He has like a full-time health clinic and staff that's always measuring him, doing all kinds of like tests and shit. He has a regimented workout that he does every single day, which consists of like 32 exercises that lasts exactly an hour and 5 minutes or something. It's all very odd. But again, he's not hurting anyone. He's doing it to try and help everybody else and himself, obviously. So it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. He's just a weird guy. Well, I'm glad to hear it was only a minor injury then, Blue. That's scary. Wishing you the best. Hopefully not, Bryson. I hope not. Has Bryan Johnson looked into Horcruxes? You take one look at this guy and you tell me. Of course he has Horcruxes, man. Absolutely. I'm not sure, Muhammad. Probably, though. Thanks for the membership, Space. Hope you're well. Good to see you. And have a good night, Sky. Reminds me of that scene from Silicon Valley. Which one? Hi, Eddie. Thanks for the membership, Elliot. Well, it just doesn't bother me, Gustavo. It's not that big a deal. It doesn't make me upset. Force feed him Burger King and he'd explode. If this guy ate one thing that wasn't in his pre-prepped meal, I actually think he might go on a rampage. Like, that would be a legitimately dangerous situation for everyone around him. He seems obsessed, legitimately obsessed with his routine. So if one thing was to get changed out of whack for the worse, I think that would be legitimately dangerous. Yeah, kind of American Psycho vibes. And thanks, Jay. He eats BK once and just crumbles to dust. Yeah. I'm watching One Piece dubbed, which I know everyone clowns on me for, but it's just more convenient when I'm laying in bed. He's the guy who steams his bed sheets every morning, right? I don't know if he steams his bed sheets every morning, but he's the guy that starts every morning with like a fucking massive bundle of pills, his wacky like fruit leaf bowl, and then he goes up to the laboratory upstairs to get his red light therapy and all kinds of other measurements done. I can't remember who. I think it was Johnny. There was a YouTuber who went and did the Bryan Johnson. Oh, Will. Will actually went and did his anti-aging daily routine, and it was such an interesting insight into his daily life. So if you're curious as to how crazy this shit gets every day, this is a good video for that. Why does this guy have a lot of money? Bryan Johnson, he had a tech company that he sold for $800 million. He even has it in his description, because everyone asks how he's able to afford this. I believe it costs him either $2 million a month or $2 million a year in order to maintain his routine. It's something alarmingly high. Probably not $2 million a month. That'd be even more outrageous. But yeah, he is very, 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 very wealthy. That's how he can afford it. Oh, it's even right here. I spend $2 million a year to look 18. That's even right there. I needed to just look at the videos. Didn't even need to go off memory. Did not see that, JC, but that is some unhinged shit to say. And no, I'll probably just follow the whole thing till I catch up, Annie. Look 18, bro, not even close. Here, let me pull up something here. He may not look 18, so he does interesting measurements for this stuff. He has the... DNA is definitely not it. What was it? He has like the biological fingerprint of an 18-year-old. What the fuck is it? He like, internally his body is 18, apparently. Like he measures it in a weird way when looking at like the telomeres or something. He like genetically he is 18. That's why he says that. Obviously he doesn't actually look 18. Let me pull. Does he have like a short for it? Let me see.
This one.
Oh, here it is. Skin age.
We've been able to measure my skin age. So we're able to look at 10 different biomarkers from the multispectral imaging. We use autofluorescence. We use MERS.
Or maybe it's not this one. It's probably not this one.
We try to measure the bioage of my skin with all these different measurement approaches. Compare that against the interventions we do. The more powerful things we do are really lasers. The lotions and the creams I use, they're okay, but they're not really the things that make a big difference. I use CeraVe wash. I use both CeraVe.
Yeah, this is kind of going over routine. Okay, it's not that one then. Thanks for the gifted member, Paradise. And thanks for the membership, Rosa. That's fair enough, John. This dude got scammed. He's in great shape, actually. He has a really weird fitness routine, but it works. He is in good shape, especially for his age. Let me see if there's one with, like, his physique. But yeah, he doesn't look 18. He uses a very specific set of measurements to look at him internally, and that's how he deduces that he is, like, biologically 18. Or whatever. I went down the Bryan Johnson rabbit hole pretty deep a few months back. We actually covered him in the good news, in a good news section we did a few months ago. Damn, he really just doesn't have anything for his physique here. Let me go to Will's video.
Naturally rise to start the day.
Here, in the strength training.
You make everything look so easy. I'm in 5th place right now. I hope I don't ruin a record for you or something.
Heard about the guy who switches out his blood with like younger blood? That's him. That's this guy. That's Bryan Johnson. He does it with his son.
Do it, Will. You got
and his
this.
plasma. Oh, and blood.
There
Everything.
You go.
He looks horrific. Not really. He is in good shape. He really is in pretty decent shape.
All worth it.
Especially because he's pushing 50. I mean, he's looking good.
I don't want to spoil it for you.
I'll wait.
It's magical. This olive oil is not like store-bought olive oil, which is not really olive oil.
Did
And
this
it's
get
got-
off the plane from Italy like yesterday?
Yeah, you can take your pick
Okay.
between
But yeah,
24.
he definitely does not look 18. He definitely looks aged. I did not hear about that. But thank you for that, Guz. Looks like a vampire. Will even says that in this video, I'm pretty sure. He gets compared to a vampire often. Let me show you his pill drawer. Where's his pill drawer? I think he shows it in the beginning. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, here's his pills. Every day.
So these are all the pills?
Yep, so these are morning, these are lunch.
So it's 105 pills a day?
105.
Really? So like, what's like the purpose for the rest of the day?
Yeah, fasting
Fasting.
to induce autophagy. So
Okay.
your body's trash
Right.
collection processes.
God, it's so fucking strict. How can you not overdose? I imagine most of them are water soluble. Like, I imagine a lot of it's very simple stuff like some vitamin C's and all of that, which is water soluble, so he'll pass it with urine. I don't think he's at risk of overdosing. He's not exaggerating. He is legitimately probably the most measured man we've ever had. He has a full-time team that analyzes everything he does every single day, pretty much. So I'm sure they've calculated the exact amounts that he'll need of each thing. Would you ever do that? I don't know, man. That's a lot. That is a lot. I mean, again, we've only scratched the surface for what his daily routine is. It's daunting. All I need is Flintstones gummies. Fair enough. Yeah. How much was it? Well, what do you mean? How much were the pills? I'm not sure. So, his company's called Blueprint. I looked it up a few months ago, but now I can't remember. But I think it's actually a pretty good deal. Like, he gives you all of the information of everything he does, as well as gives you, I think you can even sign up to just have him send you everything. So, like, pills, meals, all that, I'm pretty sure. And he does it at cost. So, like, there's not even a big markup from what I remember. But I'd have to go through this all again now to confirm. I just remember Blueprint itself was actually a pretty decent value. If you were someone that wanted to go this fucking hog wild with it. Hey, happy 21st birthday, Joseph. Hope you have a great birthday. And thanks, Thomas. Does he also send you his son's plasma? Yeah, if you sign up for Blueprint, you get his son's plasma as well. What a fucking deal. You hear about the guy? Yeah, we already talked about that, Jared. We already went over that. Is plasma expensive? I think so. You actually get paid to donate plasma. Let me see. You get paid $50 to $75 per plasma donation appointment. And a first-time donor gets big bonuses. So yeah, plasma's pretty expensive, man. It seems like you can make roughly $300 per month donating plasma. If you were to try and like hyper optimize it. Yep, I am very familiar with that, Zynex. Went over that on stream also a long time ago. What's the most... Did you mean the most strict routine I've ever done? I've never really followed too many strict routines. I guess keto would be that. I don't know. Dieting's never been... Well, not never. Far from never. But since I started working out, dieting hasn't been hard. So there wasn't one where I was like, damn, this is brutal. Keto was a little tough to adjust to just because there was so much that I ate in the carb department. But other than that, nothing really. That sounds about right, Mint. I believe that. Did I watch Expendables 4? I heard it's really bad. I decided not to. But now that you told me it's really bad, maybe I will. Is it like fun bad? Expendables 4 has a 13% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 5.2 on IMDb. What do they say about it? Because if it's fun bad, I'm in. I'll go see that this week. Man, I can't read from fucking reviewers, man. This knuckle-headed appeal of this dopey action franchise has finally evaporated with its latest installment, aka Expend 4 Bulls. 1 out of 5. Cool. Nah, I'll probably still check it out, though. I love fun bad movies. I hope it's just not boring. What happened to stream last night? Cyberpunk crashed, and it crashed my whole computer with it, which was unlucky. Haven't seen that one, Smeggy, but I do know that channel. Look up the Bryan Johnson Longevity Olive Oil. Is this something new from him? I know he's a big proponent of olive oil, but I don't know what that has to do with anything. Damn, even Steve Aoki. Man, Bryan Johnson on that content grind. Steve Aoki popping up? What am I looking for here? Thanks for the membership, Adam. Congratulations on the huge weight loss. That's awesome.
My anti-aging protocol blueprint has been able
assuming
to
this.
slow my speed of aging by the equivalent of 31 years. One of the things we've implemented into the diet, which accounts for almost 15% of my daily caloric intake, is extra virgin olive oil.
Wow.
We found in the scientific evidence that specific kinds of extra virgin olive oil matters a lot in terms of the health benefits you're going to get. We've sourced from both hemispheres on the planet. It's been such a challenging thing for us to solve ourselves that we've decided to source this and make a brand available for you. You can do one of two things. You can buy.
Oh, he's selling some shit on this one.
You can see the criteria on the Blueprint website of what you want to meet, or secondarily, is you can stay tuned for the version we're going to make available for purchase.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think I'm gonna be chugging olive oil anytime soon, to be honest with you. That's another one of those quirky things. Oh, congrats on the weight loss, Golden Gamer. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Glad you're doing well. If you want to live forever, mix the Mediterranean diet and the Tom Brady diet. Work out, stay active, occasional cryotherapy and acupuncture appointments, vitamin B intake, and meditation. Yeah, imagine this guy's like actually an immortal. Jay-Z Gamer's like 180 years old and he's finally revealing the secret. All of that, except for the acupuncture, makes sense. I don't know how that's supposed to help you live forever. But all the other stuff, like, yeah, it's just general decent health advice.